Hey, sit quietly for a moment. Take a slow, deep breath. I know there was a time in your life when your heart felt lighter than it does now. A time when peace came more naturally. When your mind didn't carry so much heaviness. When life felt safer, simpler, more certain somehow. But over the years, life happened. Heartbreak happened. Loss happened. Disappointments happened. People changed. Situations changed. And little by little the peace you once had began to fade. Maybe you didn't even notice it happening at first. But eventually your spirit became more tired, more anxious, more emotionally guarded. And now there are moments when you quietly wonder, will I ever truly feel peaceful again? But listen to this is not random. God is speaking to you right now. And He's saying, I am restoring the peace you lost years ago. Take another slow breath, and let those words settle gently into your spirit. God says, I know exactly when your heart began to feel heavier. I know the moments that changed you, the disappointments you never fully recovered from, the grief you quietly carried, the loneliness that slowly settled into your spirit. God says, I saw every painful season, every silent tear, every moment you tried to stay strong while your heart quietly hurt inside. And I know that over time you became used to carrying emotional heaviness as though it was simply part of life now. But hear me gently, that heaviness was never meant to stay forever. God says, I created your soul for peace too. Not endless fear, not endless stress, not endless emotional exhaustion. I want your spirit to feel calm again, safe again, light again. God says, I know there are still memories that bring sadness to your heart. Moments you wish had turned out differently. People you still miss deeply. Wounds that changed something inside you. And because those hurts lasted so long, part of you stopped expecting peace to return. But listen carefully, healing is still possible for you. Even now, God says, I am gently restoring what years of pain tried to steal from your spirit. Your calmness, your ability to rest emotionally, your trust that beautiful days can still exist ahead of you. God says, I know you've spent many years taking care of others, being strong for others, holding families together, carrying responsibilities quietly. And somewhere along the way your own peace became neglected. But I have not forgotten your weary heart. Not for one moment. God says, I know there are days when your thoughts still feel heavy. Days when fear about the future returns. Days when loneliness touches old wounds. And on those days your spirit feels emotionally exhausted again. But hear me gently, this season will not always feel this heavy. Peace is slowly returning to you. God says, not all at once, not dramatically, but quietly, faithfully. Like sunlight slowly entering a dark room. Like tension slowly leaving your body. Like your soul finally realizing it no longer has to live in survival mode forever. God says, I am teaching your heart how to rest again. How to breathe deeply again. How to trust again. How to wake up in the morning without carrying so much fear inside you. God says, please stop believing that your future only holds more heaviness. That is not the story I am writing for your life. There are still peaceful mornings ahead. Still moments of laughter ahead. Still gentle surprises ahead. Still quiet joy waiting to return to your spirit. God says, I know your heart became cautious over the years. Careful. Guarded. Afraid to fully relax emotionally because life hurt you deeply before. But hear me carefully, you are safe to soften again. Safe to hope again. Safe to believe that your life can still hold peace. God says, one day you will notice something beautiful. The anxiety that once followed you constantly no longer controls your thoughts the same way. The heaviness no longer feels endless. The sadness no longer feels as sharp, and your spirit finally feels calm again. God says that restoration is already beginning, even if you cannot fully see it yet. Even if healing still feels slow sometimes. I am still working gently inside your heart. God says, so stop carrying old pain as though it will define the rest of your life. It won't. Your story is not ending in heaviness, it is moving toward peace. God says, I am restoring your weary soul, restoring your emotional strength, restoring the calmness you thought was gone forever, and restoring the peace you lost years ago. One gentle moment at a time. If this message comforted your spirit, type God is restoring my peace in the comments. and remind yourself today the peace you thought was gone forever is slowly finding its way back to your heart.